Hello, it's Just Gaming here, and welcome to Minecraft Story Mode. And tonight I'm going to be going over the full chapter of the final episode, number 5, which is called Above and Beyond. So this is where everything kind of ends, by the way, now. Before I do begin, by the way, going over the full chapter, I am actually doing this video a little bit earlier than usual, because tomorrow I'm actually starting MenCap in Sheffield, if you don't know, which I did last year for like a full visit. So this is actually a rescheduled video, by the way, which I actually need to do today, by the way. But when you see it, it will be on tomorrow, just to let you know when you do watch it. Anyway, right, let's get into the full chapter. So this is why everything ends now, by the way. So it turns out that Voz is actually Roman, by the way, if you don't know. So quite early on in the story, obviously there is two admins that appear, which is the Colossus admin and the Snowy Guy admin. But it turns out that they were all controlled by Voz, if you don't know, who was actually the admin. That's who it is, by the way. That was him, by the way. Voz, aka Roman, aka pretending to be me, by the way. So there you go. Let's get into it. Right, before I do that, let's go and read the main headline. The final battle with Jesse's new enemies brings the battle home to Beaconton, and the world may never be the same. So there you go. That's the main headline. So as I mentioned right near the end of the last one, I mentioned about that the battle comes home to Beaconton. By the way, where everything is not the same at all. By the way, the first thing that we do is when we arrive there, you can kind of tell that it's not the same as what it used to be. By the way, everything was just like really destroyed. Everything was just all over the place. From the start of it was just like really nice and stuff like that, and it turns out that all of this happened, and it didn't look as great. It looked absolutely horrendous. It was not great at all. When we arrived there, it was all very easy. Well, it was all very calm actually. When we arrived there. We had a bit of a look around the place, and it was not the same as what it used to be. There was pictures of Romeo everywhere. There was blocks that were different. It was literally just all over the place. By the way, not the same as what it used to look like. By the way, just to let you know. So. Yeah, the main of it is we're just kind of going to discover what happens, by the way. That's the main thing that happens, and all of that. The first video was called Can We Defeat Him? And the answer to that is yes, we can defeat him. So that was the main of it. So the main thing that we had to do first is we had to come up with a plan, by the way, to make the admin not see us, by the way. There is a point where Axel and Olivia are back, by the way, in the final episode, and they're actually with Jesse, but it's not my Jesse, by the way. It's the admin Jesse, and I'm not sure if they know that. I don't actually think they actually know that that Jesse's an admin one and not the real one. There is a point where we actually spot them with the admin. And I think also Stella appears as well. There is a point where Stella does appear as well, and she's actually on the admin side, if you don't know. And she should not be on his side; she should be on ours. There is a point where the admin just like talks about loads of things and. You know how he's going to destroy us and all that, and destroy the entire town and stuff like that. There is a point where he does that, and then after that he just talks about how he's going to do Olivia and Axel and stuff like that, and talking about them. And then after that, we had to do a distraction from him, by the way, if you don't know. So if you don't know, we sneak behind Olivia. And I think it's Olivia we sneak behind, Or it might be, I think it might be both of them. And then yeah, we sneak behind them and we have to tell them that it's me. I'm the real Jesse. And then and after that they follow us. They follow us after that. That's what they do after that, by the way. They all fully follow us after that. And yeah, he did not say, did he? Nope, he didn't say. He didn't even say what happened, did he? Yep, he didn't even say, did he? What happened after that? And then after that, the main thing that we do after that is we have to go to Jack's shop, by the way, and we have to come up with a plan of what we need to do, by the way. So all of us kind of have like different things to do, by the way, if you don't know. That was kind of what was going on. We had to do like loads of different things. So kind of distract where the admin was going, if you don't know. So yeah, that was the main of it. That's what we had to do, by the way. Yeah. So that was kind of all of that. And oh yeah, another thing is Luna comes back as well. I think it is this episode. I think Luna comes back. I'm not sure if it is. It might have been the one after that. But yeah, the one where we're mainly in the shop, the admin comes, not the admin, Luna comes back. So yeah, and who found Luna? It was Ivor. Yeah, it was Ivor. Yeah, Ivor found Luna in the end, which was pretty glad of him, because obviously he's a ninja. He can go everywhere. And yeah, we actually have Luna back, so that was really good that Luna came back. I mean, to be honest with you, like, I thought she was going to be stuck in that prison forever. But Ivor saves the day again, as I've always liked him. Yeah, he managed to save Luna, and Luna came back. So yeah, so that was really good, and it was actually good that Luna was actually on our side as well, which was just really good as well. So yeah, so Luna actually ended up staying with us when she came back, and it was good having her back again. And stuff like that. So yeah, and then when we did that, we had to come up with our plan to how to stop the admin. So that's what happened after that. So yeah, that now moves on to my next video, which is called "Hang on Your Horses," which was a bit of a strange title. I don't know why I ended up calling it that. I couldn't actually think of any other title to call it, so that's why I ended up calling it that. And I aimed it on the admin, if you don't know, because there was a point where the admin actually spotted us. Well, he did kind of spot us. He mainly did. He mainly nearly did. We nearly did get caught by him. We nearly did. Yeah, we nearly did. By the way, we nearly did. Yeah. So yeah, we had to like hide, so he couldn't see us. And yeah, he was. I think he was like checking the area to see what was going on. By the way, I think that's what he was actually doing. Yeah, he was actually mainly checking out the area to see what was going on and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what he was doing. By the way, yeah, them golems. If you don't know, yeah, you know them golems. They were actually god golems. If you don't know, yeah, you know them golems from the third episode. You know the one while we're in jail. Apparently it's them golems. If you don't know them golems that he's with. So yeah, it's them ones. So yeah, we have to try and not get caught. Basically, that was the aim. We have to try and not do that. That was the main idea. Not to get caught. By the way, that was the main thing. So yeah, that was the main thing that happened. So yeah. And what we had to do is we just had to keep looking around and looking at loads of different things to spot and stuff like that. Yeah, we had to make our way. Yeah, well, the main area is we had to make our way to the stage. That was the main idea. So all our planning was actually done. By the way, all our planning was done. Everybody knows what they were doing. And then the main thing after that is we had to head to the stage. By the way, that's what we had to do after that, because that's why the admin actually were to do his performance and stuff like that. And yeah, what we had to do is we had to go to the back of the stage, by the way, and we had to do a massive destruction to him. That's what we had to do. So it was me, Olivia, not Olivia, me, Jack, and Petra. It was, yeah. And I think did Nerm come with us as well, or did Nerm do something else? I'm not sure. I think Nerm did come with us. I believe he did. So yeah, we had to do a massive thing. We had to look for fireworks, by the way, to get up to the the big tower. So yeah, we had to find fireworks to get up to the big tower. There was a point during that where we actually spotted Ivor again, the ninja, but apparently I think he was invisible. I don't even know what he was doing. I don't even know what he was even doing. Like we can't even go over to him or I think he was just like invisible or something, which was just really funny. I think I do mention it in the video, saying about that. Why is Ivor there, the ninja? Like, why is he there for some reason? I don't know. I'm not sure what he was even doing. I'm not sure if he was like, I don't know, like sneaking or something. I don't even know what he was doing. I don't even know what he was even doing. I think he was like mainly like sneaking or something. I don't know what he was doing. And now that moves on to my next video, which is called Fireworks for the Creeper. So yeah, so the main of this episode is we had to try and look for fireworks, as I mentioned. So we had to try and find loads and loads of fireworks, loads of different things, to try and distract the admin to going up to his massive tower. So that was the that we had to do. So we had to get loads of fireworks as possible. I had to get my my elytra, and yeah, we had to fly all the way up there and let him not find out, by the way. And yeah, let him not find out. And then after that, there was a point where we watched the admin on stage to see what he was doing, talking about random things and stuff about things. Yeah, Olivia and Axel were there to kind of distract him and stuff like that. So that was what we were going on there, and all of that. And then there was a point where I jump up one of the things and I fly up to the tower. And then something dramatically happens. He catches us. We've been caught. We get caught. So he jumps down, and then he looks up, and then he's like, and then Jesse goes, "Oh no!" He does that, and then yeah, and then he spots us, and then after that we have to just get away until he spots us again. So yeah, that was the main headline that happened. He actually finally spots us in the end, and we have to go all the way up to his giant tower, and we have to try and see what was going on up there, by the way. Yeah, so that's what was going on there by the way. So yeah, and before that we spot all the other people that were up there, by the way, all the people that got trapped up there. So yeah, this is where it gets a little bit intensified now, by the way. So yeah, they all see us, by the way, but they don't look happy, by the way. They don't look very happy because they thought that I was the admin, just because the admin's obviously me, but I'm the real person. I'm the real Jesse, and the admin is the other Jesse. So this is where it's getting a bit intense now. Because I thought that all the people thought that I was the admin. Yeah. And yeah, you know, all of them were like going after me for some reason. All of them were going after me because it turns out that they thought that I was the admin and I won. So what I had to do after that is I had to kind of explain everything. That's what I had to do, by the way. I had to explain about that the admin is pretending to be me. That's what happened. That's what I had to do. Yeah, that's what I had to do. And yeah, Lucas came saying, "Well, that's it, admin. You are it and stuff." And then I was like, "No, I'm not the admin." And it was like I had to fully explain it to all of them. And Stampy had loads of parrots on his shoulder. Was that his massive distraction or something? Was that like his massive battle having loads of parrots on it on his shoulder? I mean, I don't really know what was going on there. I mean, it felt like that he was bringing parrots to his he was bringing parrots to the battle. I mean, what were the parrots supposed to do? I mean, I don't even know how many parrots he had. He had tons of parrots on his shoulder. He had tons and tons of them on him. So there you go. But anyway, yeah. So all of them are just like really unhappy about things, and I had to fully explain it. Okay, fully explain it, and that's what I ended up doing. By the way, that's what I ended up doing. That's the reason why all the people were up there, because it wasn't me. It was the admin that did it. The admin Jesse did it. It weren't me. So there you go. So yeah, until we did that. Until we dealt with everything. We kind of went after him. After we had to choose our armour again. And the armour that we chose, by the way, was the armour from really early on in the season, which was like an orange type armour that we wore. The reason why I wore that one is because, if you didn't know, like right early on in season 2, that was actually the armour that I wore. That's actually the armour that I wore before. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to put that armour back on again. So yeah, I ended up doing that, by the way. I ended up putting that same armour back on again from what I wore before. After that. And now that moves on to my next video, which is called Suited Up and Jesse versus Jesse. So I suited up, as I mentioned, about getting all suited up and ready. And then this is why I meet the admin Jesse now. This is why I meet the admin Jesse in this episode. This is why we meet him now. This is why we meet him in full, by the way. If you don't know where we meet him, we actually meet him at his main office area. So I kind of walk in, by the way. He spots us, by the way. He talks about things, about that he don't want to stay here forever. He wants a bit of a chat, and then I think there was a thing where I had to either talk to him or the Ocelots were going after him, and the option that I chose was to talk to him. So that's what I ended up doing, and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, all my friends disappear after that, because he's got massive powers. He eventually just gets rid of everybody behind me, and it's only me and him that chat after that. There's only me and him that chat, basically, after that. It gets a little bit intense, by the way, of what he actually talks about and stuff like that. And then I tell him to shut up and listen, and then he goes on, well, don't tell me what to do and all that. I just talk about all them things. And then he does that, and then after that, he turns back into Roman again. After that, he turns back into Voz, aka Roman. After that, because apparently he said something about that he didn't actually like being Jesse. Just because with the voices and his friends and all that. So he actually turned back into Roman, aka Voz again. Just because he didn't actually like being Jesse. He thought that it wasn't a great idea. Don't even know why he did it in the first place, but it turns out that it wasn't a great idea pretending to be me. Why was it? Like, it wasn't the best idea, was it? Being me. So there you go. And now that moves on to my next video, which is called the admin's non-whereabouts. So I am this on the admin turning back into Roman, aka Voz. That was what it was aimed on. So we kind of have a bit of a discussion with the admin. We kind of like reason with him and stuff like that. But in the end, it turns out it didn't work. By the way, it didn't work. In the end. It didn't work. It didn't work. So he literally just disappeared out of nowhere. And then after that, we had to try and discuss something. After that, that's what we had to do. After that, that's what we had to do. And after that, we actually finally get back to our friends now, which actually appear again. And then we have to go to we have to go through a portal, by the way, and we had to go through something, and we had to go through a massive another area. Of actually where the admin is of where we battle him, if you don't know. So that's where we mainly battle him. That's where he normally is, by the way. So, yeah, that's what we do, by the way, and that's pretty much the end of that video. And now that moves on to my very, very final video, which is called The Road Ends and Finale. So this is where the big battle happens now. This is the massive battle now of where it all ends. Yeah, I did make the final video really long, by the way. I made it 50 minutes in the end, because I made it a very, very, very long video for the final one. I actually wanted to make the final video, like, really long. And that's what I ended up doing in the end. So, so this is the main battle now, by the way. The main battle that happens at the end. Yeah, we had to just try and take him down. That was, like, the main that we had to do. I know that obviously his reasons didn't actually work. But yeah, this is where all the main battle happened. This is where we had to take him out once and for all. Yeah, to be honest, I did find it really difficult taking him out, but I found it really easy. If you don't know, there was a point where he turned into that snow golem fella. If you remember that we saw in the second episode. But obviously he was like a different. It was like a different created snow golem fella. It was like a bit of a different created one. Yeah, it was like a bit of a different created one. So, yeah, this is where the main battle kind of happened now. But before we battled him, we had to work out something. If you don't know, so we had to work out. We had to work out a little bit of a pattern, which I found really easy. So if you didn't know, there was redstone lamps that were red, and we had to turn them all green. And I found it really easy. The pattern was actually really easy to do. So we had to do that, and when the pattern was done, it was like the admin showed up and he said, like, "What the hell are you doing?" It was like, yeah, I mean, and then I think Jesse says, like, "You're going down, admin," or something. I don't know. I think he says that. And then and then this is where the battle fully begins, by the way. Where we actually take him out and take all his powers away. Jack and Petra were doing massive distractions and stuff. I think it was actually just Jack and Petra that were with me. I don't actually think Nerm was. And Stella. So yeah, Jack and Petra had to do like massive distractions, and then after that, this is where the battle begun. This is where we had to just take him out once and for all and take all his powers away and get what he deserves. By the way, that's what we had to do. Yeah, the battle did go on for quite a while to take all his powers away, but eventually we did do it in the end. But doing that, we used the gauntlet, if you don't know, which was like a yellow thing that I wore on my hand. And yeah, we had to use that to take him out. That's what we had to do. We had to use that, and in the end, it actually worked. You know, all of it worked in the end. We took him out once and for all in the end, yeah, it was just super easy to do with the gauntlet that we had. Is it gauntlet? I think it's gauntlet. I think I've been saying it wrong. Yeah, so we had to use that, and yeah, it did go on for quite a while, yeah, eventually he started losing everything. He started going all weird. There was like all pixel things on him and stuff like that. If you didn't know, because he was actually losing all his powers. And then eventually we take him out eventually, and he turns back in to the original Roman. If you don't know, so his hair's red. He's got a red t-shirt on. Trousers, I think, were blue, if I remember. And yeah, he literally just turns back into normal Roman again. Because obviously he was actually at the beginning, but then he turns into Woz, by the way, like right at the end. He turns into Roman. Yeah, he was the main Roman person, by the way. he was the main Roman person. And then we finally got him in the end. We finally take him out. Before that though, there was a point where Fred appeared, and he had we did have a bit of a chat with Fred, by the way, who was actually gone. Apparently he was actually talking to Zara. He wasn't actually talking to us, but apparently Zara wasn't there. So he was actually talking about Zara and stuff like that. And then in the end, he finally disappeared, and then this is where we had to take Roman out. So, and then Roman was finally defeated in the end. All his powers were gone, and he was just back to the original Roman again, with no powers anymore. And then we did have a bit of a chat with him about and stuff like that. And and then I think he mentioned about that he didn't want to do any of this. I think that's what he actually said. I think he said something about they didn't want to do any of this. Like, I don't even know why Roman did it in the first place. I mean, I don't even know why he did it in the first place. I mean, there was no point of him doing it. And then we just agreed with him after that. That's what happened. And then there was a point where we were either going to leave him behind, or take him with us. But the option that I did, by the way, is I left him behind because of what he deserves, by the way, and what he deserves. So yeah, we left him all behind. And and then when all of it was completely finished, we made our way out. It was all finished. We made our way out, and we were back into fully Beacon Town again. And we repaired it all and made it all back to normal. All of us did that. We all made it all back to normal. Apart from that massive tower thing. By the way, that tower was there, but we actually made it into something like different. It was like going to be like a home or something. So yeah, we kind of like redesigned the big tower thing, and we made it into like I don't even know what it were exactly. I'm not sure if it was like a massive like home or something. I don't even know what it were. We did that, and then it was all finished, and then the story was all done. After that, we took him out once and for all. After that, and and then we redo all the tower and stuff after that. That's what we do after that. Some of that I have actually missed out, by the way, which has actually just come to my head now, is before we do battle Roman, there is actually a bit where we actually meet Stella, if you don't know, and we have a bit of a chat with her. So that's where we see her. And then after that, we do spot Nell as well, Nell from season 1, about my thing that I built, and stuff like that. So we did have a bit of a reason with her. There was actually that bit that we did before we actually battled Roman himself. Anyway, going back to the final bit now. This is like kind of the final bit of the episode now. We all got together, is what it is in the thumbnail. You can probably see in the thumbnail. We all got together now about how our journey's been and stuff like that. It was actually really great seeing Axel and Olivia again. It was actually really good seeing them again. I think it was really cool. And then after that, there is a point where they leave us and they say goodbye for the final time. And then after that, I had to make a massive choice after that. I had to either go with Petra to the mines, because obviously Petra does like mining, that's her favourite thing, or it was like staying in Beacon Town. And the option is, you'll find out in the video, I go with Petra, mining. That's what I do, by the way, because I love spending time with Petra. I just liked her from the beginning, as I said, and that's what I end up doing, by the way. And Radar, Lucas, and all the other people, they stay in their home, Beacon Town, and they live their happy time again, in the town. So, because that was actually a massive choice whether to either stay in Beacon Town or go with Petra mining. It was like a massive, it was like a massive decision that we had to do. It was kind of in my choice mainly that we had to do, and that's what I ended up doing. And apart from that, that is it. By the way, that is it. That is the whole of episode 5, and the whole of season 2. So there you go. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, so there you go. That is yeah, that was the whole of season 2. That is what happened in all of it and happened in the final one. Like the main thing in the final episode was to try and just battle Roman. That was the main thing. We had to try and just take Roman out and stuff like that, and that was it. So yeah. So like I said, guys, hopefully you did enjoy the whole of season 2. I actually really enjoyed doing it. I think it was really cool and stuff like that. So yeah, as I mentioned, I will do a restart on this again, and I will let you know with different choices and stuff like that. But yeah, episode 4 was really cool. We finally took out Roman in the end, and yeah, it was just really cool. So yeah, I really did enjoy that. So yeah, that was the final episode, and also the final of the whole of the season 2 as well. And yeah, the story was a great ending, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. So yeah, so like I said, if you want to watch every episode, I will leave it in the description, and if you don't want to watch everyone from episode 5, I will leave them all in the description as well. I did 6 videos of it all. So yeah, that is the end. That is the end of the whole game. So there you go. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little mini-series that I've done of going over all the chapters. I've actually really enjoyed doing it, and hopefully you guys have as well. So yeah, the very final time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all later.